Okay, so for the Unit 1 project, you should have already created your slide. So I have another video where I show you how to just create a Google slide. You should have named it with your last name, comma, first name, dash, Bitmoji classroom. So you already have your slide created and you have a blank slide. On your Unit 1 project assignment descriptions, it tells you need to have 3 slides, and it tells you what you need to have on your 3 slides. So your first slide, you're going to put your name of your school in Spanish, your name, and your class period. So you can name your school whatever you want to name it and translate it into Spanish. The word for school is escuela, so that might help you to translate, but you can create your own name. This is your school, and you're going to translate it into Spanish. Your second slide is your description of your school, and so you're going to have 5 things that the school has and 5 things it does not have. You don't have to set it up in the 2 columns this way, but it's just a little bit easier because you can still see the font really well. You don't have to make the font smaller. So the way to say that my school has is mi escuela tiene. To say it does not have, mi escuela no tiene. I gave you a couple of examples there, but you're going to use this same sentence starter 5 times, and then you'll just finish your sentence with whatever you want to say your school has. Mi escuela tiene una oficina. Mi escuela no tiene una piscina, a pool. Mi escuela no tiene la clase de español. You can put a class. If it doesn't have a certain class in your school, you can put that. So these are up to you, what you would want your school to have or not to have. And you just use this same sentence starter 5 times to say 5 different things the school has, 5 different things it does not have. Your last slide is where you will end up creating the whole classroom, and you'll go watch the Creating a Classroom video on Canvas under the date of September 21st. That's where that video is. You will watch that because she can teach you all the tech things to do that will make it look nice and cute. Okay, so once you have the classroom kind of built and looking the way you want it, you need to make sure that the 2 things that I'm looking for in the classroom that you'll be graded on are that you have 10 items and that they're labeled in Spanish. And so the way that you do this label is you insert a text box. So you'll go to Insert, Text Box. And then down here, if I was going to label a pencil, I might put el lápiz. You insert your text box, and then whatever item you're labeling, you position that text box to where you can see what it's labeling. And so you're going to label the picture that you have. Remember that on your template that I've put in Canvas, there is already a lot of furniture items for you that you can just go in there and copy and paste if you don't want to look for your own. If there's something not in there that you do want to look for, you would search here. You would do Insert Image and then search the web. And then you would type in and choose if you wanted to do pencil, since I just labeled pencil. You would type in and choose your image. You also might want to try to get an image without a background. So you can say like image or pencil transparent background or something. So you just have to click on it, and then it's going to come up down here and you click insert. So that's how you insert that. Okay. The other thing I'm going to be looking for within your classroom is your schedule. So you will again create a text box just like we did before. Insert text box, and then you're going to create a table within that text box. Within that text box, you can write whatever text you want to. So you're going to go to Insert, Table, and then you make your 2 columns. I did 7 rows because you have 3 core classes and 3 elective classes, and then I wanted to have the title appear, the times and the class. So the main requirements I'm looking for on this page, and you can have more than this if you want, along with your classroom, but it's going to be your 10 items labeled in Spanish, and then it's going to be your school schedule posted like a poster on the wall with the times of your classes and then the names of your 3 core classes and 3 elective classes in Spanish. Okay, so that is how you would set up. You'll have 3 slides by the time that you're done with your classroom, and this last slide will look nice and cute like your little classroom. I would encourage you on the first 2 to not leave them blank. Change them to a color or a theme that you want to have there. So that is how you would kind of set up your 3 slides for your classroom. And you'll just have those 3 by the time you're finished. And then you'll need to watch my other video on how to create a slide and how to upload your assignment. You'll need to watch that video for how to upload the assignment because it looks a little different than some of the other assignments that we've been doing in class. So I hope that this is helpful for helping you set up your classroom and set up your presentation. And I know you guys can be really creative and make them look really, really nice and neat and creative.